My name is Matina Kalcounis-Rueppell. I'm an associate professor of biology. I teach animal behavior and vertebrate zoology in the biology department, and my research focuses on the behaviors and conservation of two groups of mammals, the bats and the rodents. I have both an applied aspect to my research and a theoretical aspect to my research. The applied aspect really has to do with understanding how both bats and rodents respond to human-made change in the environment. And the theoretical aspect of my research deals with how especially rodents communicate using ultrasounds. And I also study ultrasounds in bats. It's one of the ways that we can sample bats non-invasively. UNCG has a number of programs that are important for facilitating my work. My work is really labor intensive in that we go out into the field for months at a time to some remote locations. So when my students go out to do field work, they're not just going out and then coming back, let's say for a couple of days. They go out for approximately 4 months at a time, and they live in the field. The bats and mice that we study live in forests, and they live in forests actually all over the Southeast. And so some of our field sites are in coastal North Carolina. We also have field sites in Mississippi, and we actually have field sites in coastal California as well. So when my students go out to do their research, which is part of my research program, we have to send graduate students out, and we also use undergraduates as their technicians or field assistants. Jack is a graduate student who came to our lab from the University of Kentucky, where he was an undergraduate student. And like me, he got involved in field research with bats and small mammals through undergraduate research that he did while he was getting his undergraduate degree.
Matina Kalcounis-Rueppell is a central figure in that realm of bioacoustics with small mammals. When I go out into the field to do field research, there's two main things. There's mist netting for bats, and that just involves putting really big nets in like road corridors, mainly at night, and then you sit and wait, and bats fly into your nets, and you go and pick them out of the net and measure them, weigh them, sex them, tell what species they are, and then you let them go and they fly away. The other aspect of the research is the acoustic, and that's more passive, so I just went out and set up an acoustic monitoring station with a microphone that's like between 15 and 20 feet off the ground. It constantly records at night, every single night, and then I just have to drive out to the field and download the cards. UNCG's helped me look outside of my own research and at other people's research, not only just by looking at what other people in the Department of Biology are studying, but also because I've gotten the opportunity to go to multiple research conferences. Success for me would be having the ability to do multiple things out of my master's program.